Politically now we have to talk because Senator Joe Manchin, remember him from West Virginia? He has a lot of people wondering if power in D.C. will shift further right because yesterday he announced he's going to end his tenure as the Senate's worst Democrat.
Joe Manchin will be going in for the Senate again. He tried to let's listen to his reason why he doesn't want to run again for the Senate.
I've made one of the toughest decisions of my life and decided that I will not be running for re-election to the United States Senate. But what I will be doing is traveling the country and speaking out to see if there is an interest in creating a movement to mobilize the middle and bring Americans together. We need to take back America and not let this divisive hatred further pull us apart.
So we're going to lose the Senate because of this?
Very likely. So yeah, congrats to Democrats applauding this on losing control of the Senate likely. Listen, Joe Manchin's a consummate moderate because you have to be in red West Virginia. Jim Justice will very likely win this seat. But I was interested in what he said in that
What's
video.
his name?
Jim Justice, former governor of West Virginia, who's running for the Senate. And my friend Moore Capito will likely be the next governor of West Virginia. But that aside, it seemed like he was hinting, Joe Manchin was hinting at potentially a third-party bid. Yeah. People have wondered if he'd jump into the no labels kind of discussion. I've been largely critical of no labels because my fear is that it would end up.
Listen to him. Basically, he talks about he wants peace. It has been one of the most difficult decisions for him. He will not be able to run again, but he will travel all around the country, trying to bring peace, trying to bring love among people, not hating one another because of political reasons. He wants that atmosphere that there will be love and understanding. So there's a lot of hatred, there's a lot of that angry, that hatefulness, that grudges because you're a Republican, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat, and we don't agree, we don't go, our perspective is different. And you see people fighting, people just hating one another. So to him, basically, he doesn't want to be in that type of environment. That is why he decided to quit, and he will no more be running again for the Senate. So he pulled back, but he will still travel.
Boosting Trump and getting more supporters to him. But I also think for a third party, which we need in this country to come about, it's going to take years, not one cycle.
Right.
However, I am warming to the idea, and let me say this, when 6 in 10 Americans say they don't want Donald Trump and they don't want Joe Biden, that offers people like me an alternative. And when I see the people who are associated with it, Governor Larry Hogan, a moderate Republican governor in a blue state, people like John Huntsman, who was an excellent governor and former presidential candidate, that makes me interested. I'm willing to hear what they have to say, but I worry that it could end up boosting the more dangerous candidate.
I think it's actually more than just an idea in Manchin's head, because Manchin and Romney, just an hour after Manchin's announcement, a group filed paperwork, right, with the FEC to form a draft committee designed to encourage Manchin and Utah Senator Mitt Romney to launch a third-party presidential bid. So I think that's one of the reasons why he made this announcement. And I don't know.
So their own opinion was that being a third party is not very advisable because it's not healthy. Few people have succeeded at the third party. All it would do, it will only draw vote away either from the Democrat or the Republican. So to Sonny, basically, she wants a healthy Republican without President Donald Trump. Republican can fix their way, they can amend their law, they can become more better. So a Republican can do more better, and they will able to solve the scenario rather than just pulling away the way Joe Manchin is doing. Joe Manchin that he wants to join the third party. So Sonny, basically, that is not successful. She prefer for them to join either the Republican or the Democrat, because to her, basically, that is reducing vote away from the Republican or reducing vote away from the Democrat. So it's difficult to be a third party and you're successful according to the past history. Few people have done that, but it's a little bit difficult.
For the last few years, he and Kristen Sinema, but he's been part of the family and he's kept them in the majority. So he's played a very important role. I agree with you. I think that Governor Jim Justice, former governor, will win. This is the guy, you know, he's like the epitome of West Virginia. He's this Southerner, very successful businessman with baby dog. He's got this dog, baby dog, he takes everywhere.
Oh, whoa.
And
Baby dog for president.
right, I would vote for baby dog for.
But is this guy Justice? Is he a very right-wing guy kind of guy?
He's very conservative, and I think he's had very high approval numbers in West Virginia. Now, Joe Manchin and this listening tour. Look, I liked when No Labels first came on the scene. I think they did this problem solvers caucus in Congress. They were trying to find bipartisan solutions. This thing to me is a desperate cry for relevance and attention by a bunch of elitist, former something who are thirsty to be part of the conversation. Joe Manchin, what I would ask John Huntsman, what I would ask Joe Manchin is, are you willing to be responsible for putting Donald Trump back?
Their own opinion, Joe Manchin is just going down because indirectly he wants Donald Trump to win. Rather than standing and fighting for Republican, he's stepping down. They talk about the no label, So basically they were asking Joe Manchin that is he sure he wants to put himself at risk to permit Donald Trump to win? How is he going to feel? They talk about Jimmy Justice. He's going to win as a governor in West Virginia. So all those, they give him a lot of criteria that he's a very good person, he's a wonderful person. So basically,
historically, if a third-party candidate has ever been successful, other than in drawing votes away from one of the majority
Ralph Nader
candidates,
Ralph Nader, the whole thing,
basically
Jill Stein.
Al Gore,
Jill Stein,
Jill
you know.
Stein.
So I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a much better idea to have a healthier Republican Party that is not led by Donald Trump. I think it's time for Republicans that are moderate and that are sophisticated to step up and denounce Trump. And I think that would solve the problem much more so than this sort of no label
why not
party.
primary Biden?
But
Why run against him?
But there's
Why not just
so
primary?
there's people already running in a primary against Joe Biden. There's Dean Phillips from Minnesota.
Yeah.
There's what's her name? The woman with the quartz. Yeah, Marianne Williamson. There's now. The truth is that it's very late in the game. In some of these states, some of these very important states, places like Nevada, the filing deadline to be in the primary ballot has already passed. On Joe Manchin, you know, he's been a problem child for Democrats.
basically they're against the no label. To be on your own, no Democrat, no Republican. You just want to be independent, but basically they're trying to, according to their views, those ladies, they should all rally and become a good Republican. They should amend their law. Democrats should work on their own weaknesses in order to have a better America. So basically, what do you think? Do you support that people can go on their own, or they should join Republican, or they should be part of the Democrat? Can I see your own suggestion on the comment section? Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help and subscribe and help share the video. If you really like what I'm doing and you want to support in your own little way, you can join the membership. It's underneath this video. Thank you very much and God bless you.